Hello and good evening. Coming back tonight with more Jedi Knight story. Oh, didn't get that adjustment right. Hold on just a second. That's better. Finishing up Yavin IV. And not exactly sure how much longer Yavin IV will take, but we will possibly also do Zyest, because I don't remember Zyest being particularly long. So I figured out which mission I missed, went and found that, and had it started or selected. So now we'll just actually do it. I thought it was one in the field, and I was right. It's where's the guy? Well, the guy that's right outside this cave. Oh, this guy. Yeah, right here. I missed him last week, so we're going to do the last one, defeating some stone rays, and then I'll go with whatever was next. It's been a while since I've done the story, so I remember the big picture concepts, but not many of the details.
Straight out.
Oh, we also have some mail to look at.
The wildlife is under control for now. You'll have room to maneuver.
Right. Yes, sir.
Okay, back to the conference table. Which is way back over it. Yep. Right there. I think. No, that's not the right one. That's not it either. It's this thing over here. Alright, conference table repopulated with people. Not bare empty like last time we came over here.
Are we ready?
All teams report ready. You've done very well. All of the soldiers here look up to you. Imperial and Republic both.
Let's proceed.
All units, move out. All units report success. The weapon has been shut down and all Revanites neutralized. Only one more left to deal with.
Ivan told us where Revan might go. The Emperor's final sanctuary.
We've got speeders prepped. You won't be facing him alone.
Then let's begin.
Now, if I remember right, this one's actually kind of tough. And now, plus rain. Yes, the big arena. There we are.
Your entire army's barely managed to drive me back. You think you'll be able to face me without them?
The Force is not my only ally.
Shay Vizsla.
Wouldn't miss a fight this good.
Bring as many fools as you like. You won't stop what must be done.
You don't know what you're doing. The Emperor is too powerful.
which is great. I really
No,
missed having
not
Shay
any
this whole
longer.
week.
I have set
'cause
my
I've
will
had-
against this
I've been
creature
doing
for
crafting
centuries.
skills, and it's been a
Only
real bummer.
I can destroy him.
But you aren't Revan.
Who else could do what I've done? Who else would have the strength to come this far? I am Revan, and I will complete the work I started so long ago.
Take a step back. Look at what you're doing. You're only going to make the Emperor stronger. This is what he wants, don't you see that?
You understand nothing. I know his mind better than anyone living. I know what must be done.
Can't you see what you've become? Your hatred and regrets are consuming you.
My own flesh and blood standing against me. The depths of his corrupting influence are endless. I will waste no more time. This must end now!
And here we go. What a party. This is really a unique and different thing they did with this expansion, and kind of the end of the story for this expansion. Just, you really are coordinating with all these different NPCs that are fighting with you. You have a little bit of control over your companion, and if I remember right, there are some kind of weird mechanics in this game, in this fight, but I don't really remember all of them, so we're gonna wing it, see how it goes.
This will be the end of you.
Stay down.
I won't let you win, Revan.
Let's see, I'm already doing too badly.
Fall!
See, I don't know if I have to heal things, or maybe I have to turn my companion on heals. I don't remember.
Strong with the Force.
I'm about to be dead. I'll have to try this again.
You cannot deny me. He is strong with the Force. I must have my revenge. Fall!
Yeah, I didn't see something. In the beginning, I was losing health way too fast. Definitely something I didn't see. Alright. We'll put cure on heals. That'll help, I'm sure, a little bit.
You'll live.
This will be the end of you. I will see you break. I must have my revenge.
So much power.
You cannot deny me. It is over for you, Revan. I must have my revenge.
Be strong!
You are sealing the galaxy's fate.
I won't let you win, Revan.
Fall! He is strong with the Force. You cannot deny me! It is over for you, Revan.
Oh, yeah. Something about these color balls? I have to take them to spots or something? Something like that? I don't know. Is that it? No. Pink thing to the... Yeah, okay, that did something that time. Okay, that did something. Why is it not letting him go? I don't know. It's weird. Why is it not working? It's red on red. Does he have to be last or something? Little details like this I can't remember. Okay, let's try Lana.
There, good as new.
Does it have to barely leave it in or something? I can't remember. Maybe there's a trick to it. Just won't let him go. Oh. His spot was over here. He was just showing up over there. Game glitch. Standard.
He is strong with the Force. I have come too far. This is my destiny.
Oh, good crap.
I have come too far.
Get him, Jakaro!
You cannot deny me. I will see you break. I have come too far.
Something. Oh, someone is still in up there. Oh wow, that was silly. Didn't notice that. Sorry. This guy doesn't seem to be going well at all. Oh, this is
He is strong with the Force. I have come too far. This is my destiny.
Have some more!
You cannot deny me. I will see you break. It can't be.
Well, that was a little sloppy, but it was story mode. You know?
What's happening?
Impossible. The ritual hasn't even begun.
The deaths you've caused, the war you've fueled, it is all mine. This galaxy is mine. It's time I claimed it once more.
Is everyone all right?
We're fine.
That was him, the Emperor.
We stopped Revan. How is that possible?
He did not assume a physical form or possess a body, and he left as soon as he appeared. None of it makes sense.
Still packs a punch.
The General is entirely misinformed, Your Eminence. A few coats of paint, and I'll be ready for the Lunar Gala.
Looks like we weren't the only survivors.
I still don't understand. This looks like Revan, but so did the spirit.
All truth is revealed with time.
I've failed.
As have I. So many centuries. The Emperor and his dread masters, trying to wrench me apart, to unleash my anger and hatred. I detached myself from the pain, focused on the Force.
You hid behind Jedi platitudes. You weren't strong enough to survive the torture or the battle in the Foundry. I faced them. I survived them.
You've carried on, dragging the remains of a body that should have long since faded to dust. Hatred fueled cunning, but burned out all wisdom. Without me, you could not see.
Strength is useless without wisdom to guide it.
We need to repair what the Emperor has done. again. But there is much to do. The Emperor has returned. Steel yourselves against what will come.
Let's get back to base camp. He was right. We have a lot to do.
Lot to do. An omen most dire. No kidding. The Sith Emperor stalks the galaxy once more. Whether his return from the brink of oblivion is the result of the Emperor's own dark manipulations, or merely the result of a terrible convergence of events, his ultimate goal remains the same: to consume all life in the galaxy as fuel for his own immortality. Despite this chilling turn of events, hope remains. The Emperor's plans have been stopped before, and the Republic is in a stronger position than ever. But the future is always in motion, and the manipulations of the Sith are never predictable. Okay, so obviously, when you're, you do the solo one here, but you can also do an operation. Temple of Sacrifice. It's kind of has the same, not this sort of same ending, but it, you're defeating Revan, so very similar. And if you're interested, I have run the Temple of Sacrifice twice in the last month or so.
You're fine.
With different groups. So you can go back in the channel and take a look if you want to see how that plays out.
Your actions are confusing, to say the least. I don't appreciate being left in the dark.
Does the Supreme Commander share these concerns, Chancellor?
He does not, but that is hardly...
The two of us have been fighting this war for quite some time now. We know what we're doing, and we appreciate your trust in us.
Just as I'll appreciate being informed when your fleet is back in position. So rush out.
I guess ignoring the boss runs in the family.
Where are we planning to go from here?
Back to towing the line? At least for a while.
Our forces are preparing to launch. I should make sure ours are ready to do the same.
It's strange. The next time we meet, our circumstances will be quite different.
Well, don't take it personally, but I'm hoping that you'll never see me again.
And I'll hope that I do. I'm glad we could put aside our differences and achieve so much. It's been quite interesting.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Lana. Strange, but a pleasure.
Until next time.
Well, quite a ride, huh? Revan's down, the conspiracy's over. I even got my job back. Wonders never cease.
The SIS is lucky to have you back.
Can I get that in writing? Come on. We better go check up on the bosses.
The Imperials are leaving a small force of volunteers behind to watch for any further activity from the Revanites or the Emperor. We'll be doing the same.
As it happens, Jakaro and I have received several lucrative business offers. Various acquaintances made on Rishi, nothing to concern yourselves with. That being said, we have sincerely enjoyed our time with you and would gladly provide our services again at any time.
Why go work with someone else? I'd be happy to have you stick around and join my crew.
A tempting offer. Farewell.
There's more for us to discuss. Your work against Revan and his followers has been truly exceptional. And your expertise in combating the Emperor is second to none. You embody every ideal in the Jedi Code. The Council is unanimous in its decision to name you Battle Master of the Order. As Battle Master, your strategic insights will guide the Council's decisions, and you will share your lightsaber skills with the Order's most promising students. But most important of all, you will lead the charge against the Sith Emperor, along with any who choose to follow him.
Well, that's interesting. I know when I did this story on my consular, I don't really remember being bestowed anything like that, and certainly not on my smuggler or trooper. Although my trooper did not do Yavin, so smuggler did though. Oh no, that's interesting. Okay.
I'm ready. How should we begin?
We're attempting to calculate where the Emperor might have gone, but we don't know enough about his capabilities to determine anything for sure.
While we get the task force up and running, we're gonna need you out there acting on your own. Follow every lead you can find.
And remember, the threat of the Empire remains. They will not hesitate to use this situation to gain an advantage over us. Until the Emperor is destroyed for good, the entire galaxy is in danger. We must be ready.
So that was effectively the end of the Shadow Revan story. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's junk. Almost as like an epilogue, though. They came out, I think, in between real expansions. They released Zayast. It was a little confusing because it was one of those spots where I started taking a break from the game for a bit, so I don't know exactly how long it was between, but it was some time between this and Zayast. Just not exactly sure how much time. The other thing I didn't do was catch up on some mail. I forgot last week completely about it. So this mail is actually going back a little ways. But Captain Melanek. This goes back to Rishi, so I've got my team over to Raiders Cove. We've booked a flight back to Republic space. A smuggler named Kaya says she can get us out of here without anyone noticing. Here's hoping, huh? You gave us a second chance, and I wouldn't have even given myself. Thank you. I just hope we can still make a difference when we get back to civilization. M. Just a second. Darth Mar. And again, this is like right around the time of Rishi, so before any of the Yavin stuff happened. While I'm certain that Satele Shan lacks the resolve to truly punish your defiance of our leadership, I am certain she will not reward it either. The Empire will, that is all. Okay, so this is right at the beginning of Yavin, when I basically allowed Mar to interrogate that guard guy. Kara. Hey, remember me? We chatted on the docks of Raiders Cove and I lived to tell the tale. Well, okay, now it turns out you weren't a pirate after all. So maybe I wasn't in as much danger from you, but still, the relief I felt after you walked away and I was still breathing, that was intense. Everyone's still talking about the whirlwind you caused, not just the stuff with Goro and Grum here in the cove, but shaking up the Nova Blades and those folks across the way with the camps and all the ships. We get a lot of excitement around here, but I think we'll all be anxious for a bigger batch of crazy for a long time to come, thanks to you. Wherever you are, whatever you're up to now, I hope you're rocking someone else's world the way you did with us, Quara. Glad I could help. Yep, alright, so some in-game mail there. These are always fun to read, you know, after missions. Go, oh, okay, it's interesting. Little bits here. Okay, mission control, that's this guy here. Oh, we can go straight to fractured out. Okay, so you have lots of choices now. Or can we also skip? So what was Osis? I don't remember. Osis Alliance stuff. That's right. So that's coming up later. Okay. Oh, right. I was just saying, it's like it was an epilogue. It's literally titled Chapter 5 Epilogue. So there you go. So, it doesn't say specifically how long it was, but I feel like it was like 6 months to a year after Shadow of Revan. They came out with this little one planet thing that wasn't really an expansion and wasn't really an update.
Republic call sign Auric Net. Hey, finally.
Theron, are you all right?
That would be a negative, Master Jedi. I'm in Imperial space over Ziost. Tried to slip in, help out my ground team, but I used the wrong set of clearance codes and shields are low.
Focus on getting yourself to safety, then we'll talk.
No, you really need to hear what I have to say. I was getting reports, demented soldiers, slave and civilian populations under fire. Had suspicions of what it meant, but I wasn't sure. I sent a team in Dark to investigate, maybe handle it. But it's all gone out of control now. I think it's him, the Emperor.
I'll be there as soon as I can. You hang on, Theron.
Yeah, I'm trying. Sending through the right set of clearance codes along with the coordinates to meet my... I'm hit. I'm gonna try to land this thing. Don't come looking for me.
Theron? Theron, come in.
Obligatory U-turn.
There, good as new.
Yeah, so Ziost is like a small, not even an expansion. It's like an extra bonus planet they gave for daily missions that they provided a little story behind. So. There were no flashpoints, PvP maps, or operations out of this one. So it's a little unusual in that regard, but it is what it is, right?
Could have trained anywhere. I chose Zyos to witness.
This place is a mess, huh? Where am I going? Okay.
We were meant to graduate tomorrow.
Done that a day early, I suppose.
There. Good as new.
Nice.
I can feel your presence, Vitiate.
My little insect. No doubt here to drone and flutter once more.
Drummond Cass, the Yavin moon. It must not be clear to you yet. There is nothing you can do to stop me.
That's all right. Seeing you, it's like visiting with a forgotten friend. I'm oddly pleased you're here. You'll bear witness to a world's end if you survive long enough. He's gone. I can finally.
More of you already? I suppose I should be flattered.
So my senses haven't betrayed me. It really is you.
Lana Beniko.
You don't belong here, Jedi. You shouldn't have come.
Speaking of Jedi, seems I'm not alone.
Though you might as well be, as you can plainly see. That Jedi whose mind was not his own, he belonged to the Sixth Line.
Sixth Line? I've never heard of it.
They're a team of Jedi commandos working in secret for the SIS. They follow their own addendum to the Jedi Code, hence the name.
There is no contemplation. There is only duty. And great point of view, so long as they're working for you. Pardon the interruption. I sent a probe droid to look into that crash shuttle, Minister Beniko. It's empty.
Agent Kovac, this is the former ally I've mentioned. Right now, we all want the same thing, so I suggest we work together.
He called you Minister.
Yes, he did.
We know Theron Shan was on that shuttle, and we know he's responsible for the 6th Line being on Zyos in the first place.
So far, Theron has only added to our troubles.
Theron's here to stop the Emperor. Same as me.
Vishit is not our Emperor. Not anymore. As you've witnessed, Vishit is taking hold of an increasing number of soldiers and Sith. His goal continues to be the accumulation of power. Agent.
The dark side is strong on Zyos. Using the outpost's resources, our former Emperor can massacre the defenseless to fuel him. The more powerful he becomes, the more people he can control. He will keep on killing until nothing's left.
Yes, I'm on my way. I need it everywhere, all at once. I've already lingered too long. Agent Kovac has a plan to help stem the bloodshed.
Agent?
After the Yavin event, I was sent here to infiltrate Sith intelligence. I work for Theron Shan. In fact, we were supposed to meet up here.
And you expect me to take your word for it?
Hopefully we'll find Agent Shan alive, and you won't have to. But first things first. The outpost armory. It's wide open right now. Anyone can get in there. We need to lock it down.
Then point the way.
I'm on it.
Okay. I gotta look at something real quick. Yes. Okay. That's what I thought. Also, the Jedi I just fought. Right. It sounded familiar, and I just wanted to verify. Master Geralt, the Jedi that was just fighting, and Agent Kovac, we were just talking to. Both voiced by Matthew Mercer.
May the Force be with us.
Kira's voiced by Laura Bailey.
May the Force be with us.
That's why she's always with me. Alright, where am I headed? Secure the armory, sure. Is that walker on my side? It is not. I don't know if I can get around that guy or not. Ooh, that's not good. Through these guys.
we've still got a galaxy to save.
Let's talk
Let's
to
get
Matt
back to
again.
it.
Oh, there he is.
You sure cleared a path out there. That's good. But it's bad, too. Each time a pawn's killed, Vitiate gets a little bit stronger. Not as much as when they kill, but... well, that's what Minister Benico says, anyway.
So we have to stop them without killing them.
Or we destroy Vitiate. Not that anyone seems to know how to do that.
Agent, we've got company.
Almost there. Master SWTOR, 6th Line Commander.
This one's my favorite so far. Even now, she struggles. You know, she's done some terrible things in the Republic's name.
This is between us. Let her go. Let them all go.
You overestimate your impact, Jedi. When this world turns to red and you choke on torrents of blood, remember that this was your chance to flee. A chance I gave! There is no contemplation. There is only duty.
We're wasting time here. The armory's safe. You go ahead. I'll be close behind.
Yes, we have a bunch of GSI binocular mission nonsense in this little one planet thing. It's amazing.
There, good as new.
I can confirm it. The defenses are down. Between those weapons and the armory, a lot of the killing power's out of their hands now. Should be able to start evacuation efforts as well. The fewer potential targets on Ziost, the better.
Hope you haven't had too much fun without me.
Perfect timing. We could use the help.
Tried to get here sooner, but, you know, met a little resistance on the way.
Sir, I thought it would be wise to disclose my role in all this, so I did. I hope that's all right.
Sure, of course. Saves us the trouble of play-acting our way into an alliance in front of someone we can trust.
You look a little worse for wear, Theron.
Yeah, tell me about it. Way things are out there, I can't believe I even made it this far. As soon as I crash-landed, the Emperor's puppets started coming for my shuttle, just like that. Maybe figured on some easy kills inside. Did the only thing I could think of. Rigged the ship to overload, fry everything in and around it. Tried to shield myself, but still scrambled half my implants.
And that stopped the attack.
They went down, yeah. Some of them got back up, but they seemed out of it. Not possessed, dazed.
Intrusion! Vitiate's pawns! I have a thought.
Be ready for anything.
That was a nightmare. What? Is that what this was? Some kind of gutless Jedi mind trick?
Go. Get somewhere safe if you can.
So now we know. Shock them unconscious and the tie is severed. For a while, at least. Hit enough of them hard enough and they'll be out for a good long while.
Yeah, but how do we do that?
I have some ideas. I need to consult the new Adasta municipal systems.
You gonna need a hand with that? Some backup?
No. I'll be in touch.
Kovac has been amazing. I just wanted eyes and ears inside Sith intelligence, and he gets himself saddled up next to Lana. Lana Beniko, Minister of Sith Intelligence. Who'd have thought it, right? When I met her on Manon, she was in over her head. Seemed to be.
She may be an enemy of the Republic, but you and I both know she'll stand with us against the Emperor.
I sure hope so. Who am I to judge anyway? I should never have sent my team here. I made a bad situation worse, and now I've got a priority holocall. Great.
You've been busy, Agent Sean.
Chancellor.
An off-the-books mission to Ziost. A secret team of Jedi that... I don't even know where to start with you about them.
Everything's happened so fast, you don't realize...
No, I do realize. I realize that you declined to inform me of a prime opportunity to cripple the Empire and face the Emperor head-on. We're taking advantage of the chaos on Ziost, starting with New Adasta. I expect your cooperation.
Wait, please, before you send the order.
You don't seem to understand, Agent Sean. There's nothing to argue. Our ships are in orbit. The invasion's already begun.
Alright, so we are to escape Zios before they... Okay, actually, we're going to take a pause there at this spot, and that's going to be a spot to come back to next week. Yep. Yeah, so that'll be everything for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night with Animal Crossing. And back on Friday with a story mode operation. And next week we will continue with Jedi Knights on Zios. So, good night for now. Bye.